What's going on, guys? So today we're going to be looking at a hit piece that Ethan is online made about Alex Rosen. Now, if you don't know who Alex Rosen is, he's the dude that did the sting operation on EDP a few years ago, and he's been doing sting operations since then, and a couple of them have actually gotten the pedophiles arrested. Learned from his mistakes with EDP where he didn't get the police involved right off the bat. Anyway, let's look at this.
I want to remember the guy that caught EDP. For those of you who don't know, EDP445 is an old YouTuber who was memed a lot, and as it turns out, happens to have a attraction to minors and actively seeks out minors to have sexual relationships with.
So I don't know if Ethan was just too lazy to do several takes or he thought that was funny, but that was literally the fucking worst spoken person I think I've ever heard in my entire life. Jesus Christ, get your fucking sentences together, dude.
Which is what leads me to today's subject, Alex Rosen. Now, Alex caught EDP by pretending to be a little girl and offering him to come to her house and then intercepting him in the parking lot. This led to a very awkward interaction as Alex has no power to arrest anyone and just decides to like milk the entire thing as long as he can for like 45 minutes asking EDP questions.
What's the lowest age of consent in America?
No clue. Is it 18?
16.
16, okay.
Okay, so 13 is not anywhere near 16. That's over 1,000 days away from 16.
It's pretty pathetic, but it is funny. Some of the funniest parts are when Alex says things like, 17-year-olds are hot, but I wouldn't do anything to them.
I wouldn't do anything with a 17-year-old,
Right.
but there's hot 17-year-olds.
Right.
But I don't go, yeah, when I see a 17-year-old, I'm just like, I can't do it.
What do you mean by that?
So Ethan, you would know this if you did even a little bit of research into the topic you're making a video on. Alex was 20 years old at the time. That's not illegal. A 17 and 20-year-old is not illegal. Maybe immoral, and there's a huge maturity difference, but it's not illegal at all. Okay, so if you maybe do some more research into your subjects the next time you want to make a video, as we're going to see throughout this one, he's very misinformed.
So he and his weird little cameraman are just harassing EDP and asking him a bunch of really stupid questions like, why do you do this, man? Do you know that this is bad to do? When ultimately this is all about the money that they're making from this video. As EDP tries to walk away because legally he can.
Ethan, I know you're not trying to defend EDP right now, dude. The dude that sends shit pics to little girls, or who he thinks to be little girls, and you're defending him? Jesus Christ, dude, get a fucking life.
Alex calls the police for seemingly the first time ever with regards to this situation.
There's somebody here to meet a 13-year-old girl, and he has multiple, because he admitted everything to us. We have all these messages saved with him.
And asks them to just come pick him up, to come get him. Like, that would be awesome if that's how arresting pedophiles worked, but unfortunately, that is not the case. Guys, come get this guy. Hey, police, come get this guy. I pretended to be a little girl. Yeah, no, a little girl. Yeah, and he said he wanted to have sex with me. No, not me. The little girl I was pretending to be. Like, what are we doing here, man? Yeah, I mean, EDP is still around. He sold a bulletproof vest. You can book a call with him. He posted this video on January 16th.
Hear this stupid ass dumb motherfucker. This motherfucker made a video talking about, oh, well, you know, I feel like the Eagles are going to turn it on. Motherfucker thought the goddamn Cowboys was bad. Holy.
Dude, he's like coming through the camera at you. Yeah.
So while Alex 100% messed up, he still ruined EDP's life, got his YouTube channel taken down, and got everybody to know that he's an evil pedophile. So I don't get like why you're mad about that. Yes, he should have contacted the police before. Yes, it was dumb that he didn't. But still, he ruined the dude's life. The dude can't get a job anywhere. The dude's stuck to selling all of his possessions online. So I don't get why you like are mad about that.
Catching EDP put Alex Rosen on the map, and he's still just out and about yelling about football on his private weird website. Alex Rosen also has a very turbulent online past.
I have a 3-year-old in my basement that's like lacking vitamin D. I need to give this to her. It's my birthday, so I'm being generous for one day to her.
I don't think that's what you're supposed to say out loud.
What?
That you have some money in your face. There's a window in the basement.
I provide her with plenty of D, just not the vitamin part.
Oh no, that's not good either.
Oh, really?
Not if it's a child.
Well, I was tired of being a virgin, so what the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah.
You can't make these kinds of jokes and look like this. Sorry, can't do it.
Ethan, I don't know if you've ever looked in the mirror, but you look like a fucking pedophile, dude. You got bleached hair, a weird-ass pedo-ass beard, bro. You look fucking weird as shit, dude. So I don't get what you're talking about this dude's appearance. And he can say whatever he wants. Whatever he looks like doesn't matter what he fucking says. Yes, it's an awful joke. She definitely shouldn't have said it. It was definitely really weird. But there's nothing, like, criminal there or, like, even... It's obviously a joke. He doesn't have a fucking child in his basement. You're fucking ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, predators ask for a lot of pictures, man. They're sick. Go ahead, take off your shirt. Do that and stick your tongue out as you're doing it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
You promise you're 13.
Yeah?
Fucking shit. I said that in front of 216 people. So I'll be honest about the decoy pics. So one of the decoy pics, the Hispanic boy that we use, that's my cameraman's little cousin. And the white decoy that we use, he's 17. And yeah, I met him on PS4. We're playing Madden together. And he said he was down to do it.
So you have 2 minors that you use as decoys.
Yes, and their parents both know.
Yeah, he's openly admitted before that he just uses actual minors as bait. Doesn't really make sense to me. I thought you're supposed to be protecting the children, not sacrificing them. And again, remember, this is all for nothing. This is also they just get content out of actual pedophiles.
So I actually find this to be really valid criticism. He definitely shouldn't be using actual minors as bait. That's actually really fucking weird and disgusting. But you saying that it's all for nothing and that he's just getting content out of it's just blatantly not true. He's actually gotten a few arrests, and you just need to do more research on your topics, dude. Like, how are you so misinformed on something you've just made a 20-minute video about?
So, of course, because the predator, hunter, anti-pedophile dog whistles are extremely right-wing in nature.
So are you saying being a pedophile is like a left-wing thing, huh? That literally makes zero fucking sense. Oh, these predator catchers are fucking right-wing. So what, all pedophiles are left-wing? Aren't you left-wing? So you're calling yourself a pedophile, dude? Like, what?
He was also on Tim Pool's show, where I think a pedophile hunter should be.
I just decided to go throw up a fake profile of a 15-year-old boy and just see what happens.
This guy keeps getting interviewed, even though he's directly put minors in harm's way before, on purpose. He was recently interviewed by Michael Knowles of the Daily Wire. Michael Knowles is like a D-tier Daily Wire guy, so I never really talk about him. He's really stupid. He's like the Waluigi to Ben Shapiro's Mario. But he did interview Alex Rosen, and I figured I would watch the interview. See what he has to say. Michael and the pedophile hunter. They wanted a toddler. I don't believe a fucking word out of this guy's mouth, I'll be real. Because I've seen him in action.
You don't believe a word that comes out of his mouth because you've seen him in action? You've only seen the EDP sting, and all the stuff about EDP was true. Okay? He just messed up without getting the cops involved. So how does that discredit him and make him being a liar? What? That makes fucking zero sense, dude. You're just trying to come at him now because he's on a right-wing show. Like, he's on somebody's show that you don't like, so you're gonna fucking flame him? It's not his show, dude. And I get that he's right-wing, but, like, that has nothing to do with him catching fucking pedophiles, dude.
On the scale of these guys don't consider anything in the metaphysical realm to these are interdimensional demons worshiping Satan, where do your marks fall?
Well,
You see why I can't fucking take Michael Knowles seriously. Immediately, he's like, where do you think on the scale of, like, interdimensional demons do you think these random Facebook pedophiles you're catching in your fucking rural Texas town? Do you think that could be alien demons?
The result.
Yeah, Michael Knowles seems like a fucking idiot, to be honest. But guess what? Your video's not about him, so why are you going into a fucking bunch of detail about him? Makes zero sense. That whole clip could have not been in the video. You just wanted to put that in there because you don't like Michael Knowles. Like, get to the parts of the interview where he's actually talking to him about catching fucking pedophiles. Don't do this dumb shit where you fucking put a part of the interview that has literally nothing to do with what you're talking about just because you don't like the guy interviewing him. You're just so, like, bent up about this. He's on a right-wing show and you don't like the right-wing Daily Wire guy, so you're just gonna fucking go and add clips that don't need to be there because you're mad about the right-wing guy. I'm not right-wing. I just find it to be fucking annoying.
Well, just from the videos that I've seen from your channel, you get a little bit deeper into the conversation with these predators.
They pretend to be children for days and days and days using real pictures. Fucking creepy.
So the using photos of real kids part is definitely very weird, and it's definitely very creepy. But I really don't see how just the pretending to be a little girl to get pedophiles to come after you so you can get them arrested is creepy. Chris Hansen and his people did that for like, what, 15, 20 years? And you're not talking about them, so why are you talking about this?
Just yesterday in Georgia, we confronted a person who was out on bond for child porn charges, and we just showed up at his house with no messages, no nothing. We just had a phone number associated with an app that we know to be child porn related. And we talked to him for like 2 hours, and he admitted after he got out of...
You have an app that gives you Predator's phone number if he uses child porn, and then you found his address that way and then went to his house. Like, what is any of this technology? He won't name anything. He won't say what the app is called.
Why would he lie about that? Like, what's the point of lying about that specific detail? It literally would make no difference with anything, dude.
So what got you into this?
Well, I'm 23 years old now. I know I look older, but, you know, seeing...
You look more mature.
Right, I look more mature. Thank you, thank you.
This man is 23 years old and spends all day pretending to be a child on the internet to talk to pedophiles, and then goes to their house. This guy's not normal.
You say that like he's going to their house to fuck them. No, he's going to their house to interview them and get them to admit that they did that, so then he can get them fucking arrested, dude. It's not weird. It's literally a very admirable thing to do. So what if he's profiting off of it? It's still a very good thing to do. It's something that we need more of in the society, honestly, dude. I don't get where your criticism is there. It's not weird.
But, you know, seeing a, predator's genitalia might age you a little bit.
You look like this from before, whenever he was screaming the N-word on live stream.
19 years old. I've always wanted to be a police officer. I couldn't do that in Houston, Texas, where I'm from. At 19, you got to be 21 to graduate the academy. At least that's what it was a couple years ago. I don't know now.
He doesn't want to be a cop anymore. He's having way too much fun, pretending to be a little boy all day.
You know, I made a fake profile of a 15-year-old boy on Grindr, and within 30 minutes, somebody wanted to meet up for sex. And
it's important to remember that he literally said that he only started using Grindr because he had pictures of his little brother that he posted on there. Michael Knowles be like, yeah, come on my show. Wow, you posted child porn of your brother? You gave that to people? Can I give you an award? Can I give you a handshake? Can I give you $5,000?
So you just expect me to believe that without you showing me a clip of it or anything? I'm not saying it didn't happen, but you're not showing us any evidence.
The profile, just a picture of a young-looking boy, or did it say, I'm 15 years old?
Well, I mean, it was just a picture of my little brother, like his face, and
told you.
No, Ethan, you didn't tell us. You lied and said that he said it was child porn of his brother. He literally just said it was a picture of his brother's face. So you lied, and now you're trying to make it look like he's posting child porn of his brother, which is just simply not true, and he never fucking said that, dude.
Are you afraid of breaking any laws? I don't know what the laws are in private sting operations, but especially if you have a liberal DA or something, I could see...
Private sting operation? I don't think that's a thing. He's just making stuff up. Even if it was like private, that would imply that he was like licensed as a private investigator or something.
So I kind of see where you're coming from there, Ethan, but I also don't. It kind of, to me, just means that it's without the police. And yeah, I mean, you could get that, but it really could go either way, honestly.
No, this guy is a high school graduate with a YouTube channel.
Then what the fuck are you, dude? You're a high school graduate, I'm assuming, and you have a fucking YouTube channel, and your YouTube channel is far worse than his. So I don't get what you fucking mean.
Do you ever go to the movies or something? Do you ever have a day off?
Well, I don't take off days. I love to work. So luckily, I think catching predators is the funnest thing somebody can do. So it really works out well for me.
He's so brain broken. He doesn't take off days. He just sits inside on the internet, probably scrolling Twitter all day long, talking to fucking pedophiles on Facebook, pretending to be a minor every day. Unwell.
You know who most people would consider to be unwell? The dude that's saying catching pedophiles is bad and that is unwell. That's who most people would consider unwell, including myself.
He said it's the funnest thing I can think of. His Twitter is @IFightForKids. Come on, dude. What the fuck is this? This is the child predator we're confronting right now. He did nothing wrong.
No, I get it, but I didn't read through all of these yet, and I don't want to go through every single one. I think that'd be a waste of both of our times. And so I'm not judging you.
Well, I told her I couldn't meet her.
Okay. Did you all discuss doing anything?
No.
No? Okay. So if I were to look through all of these, there wouldn't be anything that I might be talking to you about?
Shouldn't be.
He's just talking to this supposed pedophile on his recliner. He's in for tea with grandpa.
So if Ethan would have actually done a little bit more research, he would have learned that this guy was actually a pedophile and actually got arrested because of Alex.
Why is he like being so coy? Like, oh, I'm not gonna find anything in there if I look. He's trying to play dumb and lie as if we don't have a stack of papers. What's in the stack of papers?
Shouldn't be.
Okay. Yeah, Mark, I'm not here to judge you, dude. Like, look, because everybody makes mistakes. Everybody talks to people.
I'm not here to judge you. Dude, I would do the same in your position. You call yourself a pedophile hunter. What the fuck? You say it's the funnest thing you can do.
Every single person has a vice. Every single person does stupid stuff, okay? I'm not immune from that. You're not immune from that.
Dude, he watches so much fucking like propaganda and like interrogation on YouTube where he's trying to establish rapport with this old man in his recliner. Does he think this is an interrogation?
You know,
An interrogation is quite literally what that was. What are you talking about, dude?
I'm one of those guys. I'm from Alabama. I'm a really traditionalist guy here in Alabama. I talk to people man to man.
That never precedes something positive. He's trying to like level with him and be like, everyone does stuff like this, guy. It's okay. He's trying to get him to open up. You can't do that in someone's own fucking house. He clearly is not threatened or like pressured to reveal anything to you.
Are you fucking autistic? He's trying to build a rapport with the guy. Yes, so the guy thinks that he's on his side so that the dude will want to open up to him and give him more information. Like, you don't just go in screaming and yelling at somebody that you want to get information out of. That's not how the real world fucking works. That's how your fucking autistic mind works, apparently. It seems like you're just talking out your ass about random shit, dude. You're laughing for, like, what? No fucking reason. You're so stupid.
Your coercion is not working. He's probably got Jeopardy on in the corner.
You might only be 13, but you are the sexiest, most beautiful woman in the world to me.
I said that, yeah.
Okay. Well, why'd you say it?
He's like, yeah, well, I said that. I mean, that's
Great observation skills, dude. Yep, he said that. Didn't you just say that being nice to the dude wasn't gonna get him to admit anything? You're actually fucking stupid, dude. And you can't even go back on your own words and be like, oh shit, I was wrong. He did just admit it. No, you have to like double down and just like restate what the dude said. You're just honestly just such an awful content creator.
That's exactly the problem, right? This pedophile gets to be like, yeah, I said that. Straight to this moron's face, and he doesn't get to do shit about it. What is the point of what he's doing other than clout?
If you do any research into any of the topics you actually cover, you would know this guy actually got arrested because of Alex. So I really don't think he's just doing it for clout. He's actually getting these guys arrested. And doing stuff for clout's not even like a bad thing, unless you're doing like awful, awful stuff. So I really don't understand the point you're trying to make. Could you just explain that to me a little bit?
Dude, he's not going for the handle. He's not going for the handle. There's no way.
I mean, were you just trying to flirt with her when you said I want to fuck you? Because it definitely wasn't to push her away. I'm not buying that. I mean,
I might be on.
Okay, what's the best reason you can come up with that is actually truthful?
I said, if I told her that somebody can't, she'd go away.
Okay, but you texted her like 4 times in a row, multiple times.
She kept taking me first.
I do think that because this guy keeps repetitively engaging these people, clearly, you can't arrest him for that. Because he wasn't talking to a little girl. He was talking to a guy pretending to be a little girl. It's not illegal, unfortunately.
Ethan, what the fuck are you babbling about? It's 100% illegal. How the fuck do you think Chris Hansen got all those people arrested for the fucking 15, 20 years he did his show? What are you talking about, dude? You're so like... You have no information about anything, and you want to talk so much about it, dude. So just shut up, and maybe do some more research into your videos. I don't know, man. Just a suggestion.
Playing pretend, you can't bring that into court. Dude, how are you gonna sit on the couch like that, call yourself a pedophile hunter? Sitting like this with him. He's such a bitch for posting so fucking rude about this old man after the fact. When if you watch the videos, he's talking to him like it's his literal grandpa. I don't want to have to use the texts against you. Guess I gotta read them now. You know, we all have problems like this. Can you just talk to me?
I don't really see why you care how he talks to him. The dude's a fucking pedophile. He should be able to be as rude as he wants on Twitter to him. And if he was nice to his face, it was because he was trying to get more information out of the guy. You don't get information out of people by screaming and yelling at them. That's just fucking stupid. Think before you speak.
The fuck is wrong with you? Like, this dude probably makes plenty of money off this shit, but he's not paying for therapy. He's not getting these guys into like a housing that's away from like anyone they could do any harm to, that has no internet.
Yes, he is. It's called putting them in prison.
He's not doing shit. And he gets called a hero for it by hogs like Michael Knowles.
We've had stings where we pose as pedos ourselves. Like a guy that I'm about to bring up, David Dunn in Midlothian, Virginia. We were posing as a fake pedophile online, and he either messaged me or my
Bro! Posing as a fake pedophile online. Of course. I downloaded it just as a fake. I downloaded it so no one else can have it.
He didn't say, nor did he imply, that he was receiving child porn or downloading it, so I don't understand where you're getting that from. It sounds like something you just made up right out of your ass. So if you could please show us your source for that, that'd be great.
Yeah, actually a good thing for once, like for pedos, because they think that
Look a little older.
Yeah, they think that I'm mature enough to have a 9-year-old daughter.
And be a pedophile too, because you look like a pedophile.
So I actually video called this guy as myself, and he was telling me like,
dude, you can't be like, I'm playing as myself, as a role as myself. Like, at what point are you just being yourself? This is all you do.
He's not playing himself. He's playing as a pedophile so he can earn the trust of the other pedophiles, so then he can rat them out and get them arrested, dude. You're literally just trying to find problems where there are none so that you can say, oh, right-wing bad because he's on a right-wing show. No, dude. You're just fucking stupid. You could maybe target people that are actually causing harm, like fucking extreme right-wing Nazis and shit that are actually Nazis. Not fucking this dude, who seems to have learned a lot and matured a lot since the EDP situation.
You know, I think our videos, or at least the intent of them, is to leave no doubt that these people getting exposed and arrested deserve the rest of their life, if not, you know, death in prison.
So what?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I was just about to ask what his, like, solution is.
What's your solution, Ethan, is chronically online? Just let them be out there, roam free, rape more kids? You don't think they should be put in prison or death? It's fucking ridiculous, dude. They deserve the worst possible thing. They're the worst possible type of people.
Is it the porn that's the driver? Are they born this way? Is it some combination?
Why are you asking him? He doesn't know.
Well, I don't know how much.
No, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, dude, he doesn't know. I don't get your fucking point. The interviewer asked a dumbass question, and you're trying to use that against Alex. Like, what?
He doesn't know.
A straight guy goes to prison, and then, you know, all of a sudden he's a gay guy. I don't know. That's kind of wouldn't seem genetic to me.
True.
And it wouldn't be that he was abused as a kid. It was, maybe it's just some other. So I guess I'm just trying to.
Dude, these guys never talk about fucking anything.
Dude, you literally don't talk about fucking anything. You've just been saying random shit this entire time and speaking out your fucking ass. So you can't say they're talking about nothing when you literally have been talking about nothing the entire fucking video.
How am I going to get through the rest of this video?
You know, in 6th grade, you know, some kid had his phone out. He's like, oh, Alex, look at this. And it was like porn. But I don't like 11-year-olds. I don't like 14-year-olds. I like adults.
Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. I don't like 11-year-olds. I don't like 13-year-olds. I like adults. Guy who is definitely only into adults. Thank you for specifying.
Don't throw stones in glass houses, Ethan. You literally look like a fucking lesbian mom going through a midlife crisis.
Everybody has their vices. So I don't know. I've asked people, like, is there a certain child porn video you like to view the most?
Why would you ask that?
In some sense, I don't know. I'm not a tech guy, but I assume you have to kind of download it in order to even look at it. Like I have to download a file if I want to read the file, even if it's
right.
I took like 7th grade computer.
Yeah,
science,
yeah.
But I think
I took 7th grade computer too, and I think I know what I'm talking about. When you want to look at an image, you have to download it.
is the predisposition for them. You mentioned they're weaker, which might be that they just haven't cultivated habits of virtue,
Right.
or it might be that they just are born with a weaker resistance to these things. Is it just because they're?
Are they idiots? Yeah, I'd say a lot of them are, but you know,
Okay, Michael Knowles is a fucking idiot. What kind of question is that?
Personally, I don't really see that as that bad of a question. He just wants to know if these people are just really stupid at covering this stuff up, or they just don't care.
Are pedophiles because they're stupid? This is genuinely the worst place for Alex Rosen to be telling people how pedophiles get caught. He might be teaching some people in Michael Knowles' audience how to avoid that kind of thing.
It's very interesting you would say that. I'm over here looking at the Epstein list, and it seems to be a lot of left-leaning politicians and actors. Wonder why.
He had a pedo in Wyoming who came to drink baby's blood, like essentially adrenochrome, and people say that just doesn't happen. So I don't know.
Did you find some?
Did he say he wanted to have sex with the?
Oh yeah,
That was part of it.
Yeah,
the blood was the hors d'oeuvre.
I was trying to think. He wanted to literally, I think, something with. I mean, this was in 2022, so my mind's kind of going blank. But like, he just would have had the most depraved mind we've ever seen from anybody. That was his thing. And even just a couple days ago, in San Antonio, we caught a guy, and he wanted to give a to what we said was an autistic 5-year-old. So I mean, they have no limit. I mean, you know,
That involves
yes,
right. Okay.
yeah.
Ah.
It's just shock value. He says like autistic 5-year-old like it's some crazy thing. You came up with that, motherfucker. That was your character that you made up. Why did you do that?
Yes, it's a character that he made up, but he's trying to weed out the most depraved, despicable people on the planet, so it really makes a lot of sense. It's not just for shock value. I think you just have zero critical thinking skills.
Is he about to be like, yeah, Chris Hansen, they had the 13-year-olds, 12-year-olds. We have 5-year-olds. We have 4-year-olds. They wanted a toddler. We push it to the max. We make these guys go crazy for babies. And then we don't arrest them.
Again, you're just wrong. He has multiple arrests under his belt, actually, so you, like I've said multiple times, you do zero research into your videos. You're honestly one of the worst commentary channels on the entire fucking platform.
I think there's a lot of producers that we have caught that we just don't even know about.
What, because you didn't ask?
And then I ask him the question straight up. I'm like, how many times did? And he's like 2 to 3 times, and he says that right on camera. Then we call the cops, and he admits it in front of the cops. And right now it's an open investigation on him, and I think it's going to be our longest sentence when it's all said and done.
He admitted it on camera. He admitted it to the cops. And it's an open investigation.
Yeah, it's an open investigation. Things have to get investigated by the cops first, and then it has to go to court, and it's an entire process that can take years. So, yeah, it's an open investigation. Dumbass. Do you get all of your information on how the fucking court system works from TV and movies and fucking TikTok?
Can't be like the ends justify the means when you've only gotten like 40 people arrested out of like 600 stings.
At this point, we have an arrest in 44 different states.
An arrest in 44 different states. So 1 per state out of 600 stings?
Convictions in 30.
But that's a really nice way to not say how many.
So how many stings have you done?
Oh my gosh. I think close to 600 over the years.
God damn, dude, he basically does nothing. He's lucked out every time he's really caught someone and actually gotten them convicted.
At least he's actually gotten people convicted, dude. Like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? You're acting like it's a bad thing he's getting them convicted because he didn't get every single one convicted. Yes, maybe he should have done a better job, but still, like, he's actually doing a good job in getting people convicted. What are you doing? Sitting here complaining about fucking right-wing people all day on your shitty-ass YouTube channel? Jesus Christ, dude.
Such a grifter. Anyway, I'm done watching this now. This pedo hunter stuff is really gross, really exploitative of people's emotions, and ultimately it's very self-serving for this particular predator hunter. You couldn't even put EDP in jail. Anyway, go touch some grass. Thank you so much for watching. Click the like button or the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Again, dude, he got a ton of people arrested, so I don't get what the fuck you're talking about. Anyway, that's it for this video. See you guys.